you don't care about our country, go back and fix your own country. And that's kind of what President Trump is saying. Like, we're here putting America first.
Right.
Before we start to be concerned about anybody else. And unfortunately, Joe Biden has put the entire world in front of the U.S.
Joe Biden, Gretchen Whitmer, these folks know COVID shutdowns far better than probably anybody in the country.
Yeah.
And this state is still suffering from the impacts that did to the economy, to small businesses.
Well, I remember coming through here after the election and during COVID, and let me tell you something. I could not tell you how many. Let's go over here in the sun. Let's move over here. We got to stay a little bit warmer. Everything was closed down, like drive-through restaurants. A lot of places were closed down. It gives a chance to show some of these people behind us, but a lot of restaurants, a lot of businesses closed. And I know that Michigan just had the Small Business Association of Michigan did a survey, and only, I think it was 42% of small business owners were optimistic about the future. And that just tells you that, A, they don't like their governor.
Right.
But B, they certainly don't like Joe Biden.
Yeah, I think, the state, you don't forget, this state actually, Trump won in 2016. This state, when you look at the political heat map, this state is, most of it's red, except for very small pieces on the east side of the state. Oakland County, where we are, and Wayne County being two big counties that actually swing the state to the left, and that's kind of where Joe Biden picked up a lot of his votes in 20.
Yeah. So today is the first in-person day of voting here in Michigan. So we were talking to some people earlier. A lot of people they want to come day of. I'm a day of kind of guy.
I am too.
Yeah.
But
I do understand.
I think that this is the new game board. And in order to win, we need to be playing on the same game board as our opponents. And if you don't, I think that you risk having a replay of 2020. And, I'll let President Trump speak to where he falls on that. And I think that he'll let folks know probably tonight how he feels about that. I think there is some significance about him being here on the first day of early in-person voting for the state. Nikki Haley's ignoring it, which isn't really a huge surprise to me, because I don't think that she has what it takes to actually get through a general election or play on an equal playing field with the left. She's not prepared for it. She's not ready for it. But President Trump, he's been through this, and he's ready he knows what he needs to do to win.
What do you think about the future of a DeSantis or a Haley? And I'll give you my opinion, and I'll let you give yours or what you think. I think the pure fact that they even ran in the first place, especially after what Trump did for DeSantis, and what Haley said she wouldn't do, and then she ended up doing, I think it was political suicide for both of them, to be honest with you. I think the base, and I think that I know a little bit something about how the base feels. I don't think they need to really get that trust back from them, and I'm not sure you can do that.
Yeah, I was disappointed, especially with DeSantis, because I think DeSantis is a great governor. I think that he really helped lead our nation's governors to pushing back from a lot of the COVID mandates and vaccine mandates and shutdown mandates that the federal government wanted these governors to impose, and he kind of led the resistance from that. I thought it was great, but I think that he really should have taken a moment to yield to President Trump and what Trump wanted to do. But instead he had to get out in front of him, and that's what happens to so many of these people. You can't get ahead of, the guy that you kind of mock a lot of your, or imitate a lot of your policies after. You've got to yield to him. But I do think that after all of the dust settles, I think Trump is a great guy, and if DeSantis decides to run after Trump decides not to, I think I don't know, I don't want to speak for him, but maybe there could be a time when DeSantis can run and he'll get Trump's blessing, but we'll see.
We'll see. It's going to be an interesting 4 years, and actually it'll be interesting in the whole entire party. If you're just now joining us, Catherine Cipher, Brian Glenn, myself, we're here in Waterford, Michigan, and you've got a double box there awaiting President Trump to step on stage there in Philadelphia at SneakerCon. Kind of a cool little drop before he comes here, and so we'll have coverage there, his speech, then we'll switch over and continue coverage here in Michigan. And so if we look at Pennsylvania for a second, and we'll kind of went down, right after the election, was covering some of the hearings.
Yeah.
And I remember going to Pennsylvania and covering these public Senate hearings about all of the things that took place in Pennsylvania. And let me tell you something. They were on it. They knew exactly kind of what happened election night, and with all the stop voting and then resuming late in the middle of the night kind of deal. So Pennsylvania, they've got their workout as well as Michigan.
Yeah, Pennsylvania is another state where I think you've got, demographically the same group of people, but the election integrity issue is real across the country, and I think that, we need more poll watchers and poll workers out there. I know that most of my family here in Michigan, they'll be participating in that way. Actually, a lot of them are working some of the polls right now as that in-person voting begins. And I think that, you can't just sit around and not say anything or do anything. I think that actually getting involved and helping your community clean up the voter rolls and make sure that the in-person voting is done correctly, I think that's a great thing for people to be doing.
Absolutely. And if you look at other states like Arizona, a lot of stuff going on there. Of course, the governor race that we had in 2022, and then now we have a Senate race with Carrie Lake back in the Senate race. That primary is coming up, and then we'll see what happens in the general. There's so many important elections coming up. And they often say that this is the most important election of our lifetime, and I would probably say that's we thought 2020 was.
We did.
But we also thought 2020, coming off of 4 years of Trump, was almost a guaranteed lock.
Yeah.
I did, at least, because we saw the policies, we saw the crowds. But when you look at what 2024, it's crucial. We can't go 4 more years of Joe Biden.
Well, what I love is, one of the biggest accomplishments that the Biden administration touts is that the economy is on the rise. What they leave out of that is that the economy was on a downfall because of the COVID mandates that they were putting in place in these states. I mean, I would hope that all we could do is go up. I would hope.
Yeah.
And so that you got to just remember that increase that they keep talking about, that's not from the increase that we saw under Trump before COVID. This is just an increase to get us back to zero.
Yeah, this just gets back to zero.
This just gets us back to neutral.
Yeah. As you can see, let's see, step aside. We'll show this, Alex. We got the people coming in here. They opened probably about 20 minutes ago. So they got to process a lot of people to get in here on this very cold Saturday. But this does not surprise you, someone that's from Michigan.
Yes.
That people are definitely out here right now.
But I am sitting here and I'm shaking. I'm cold and I'm looking at some of these people and I feel like they're not dressed for this. This is a hardy group of people.
I think people absolutely.
We saw some girls with
but you said
ankles
earlier
showing.
that it's a different breed up here.
Oh, it
is. They're used to it. This doesn't bother them at all. They're used to this cold weather.
But you want to know what, Brian?
What's
they're
that?
all kind.
They're all very nice.
They're all very sweet.
Yeah.
Everything, people here are all so helpful, and I love the Midwest.
You know what's great about this job is we are able to go around the country and all over, and interview people, and find out. Some of the best people are the most patriot-loving, friendly. They love this country. Trump supporters.
Yeah.
And they are painted in a very different light by the media and by the left. But you and I both know, because I've seen them from California up to Maine, down to Florida, up to Michigan, and all Florida. The kindest people you can ever meet.
Well, because the only way that you can beat them is, by having the media and corporate America make them out as being evil. I mean,
And
You've seen
racist,
racist.
and
You've seen the
homophobic.
Biden administration completely weaponize the DOJ to come after these people. I'm sure a lot of them are active in their children's school board. Well, guess what? That could mean that they're a domestic terrorist, according to the definition of the DOJ domestic terrorists. Are some of the parents that are active in the school board, So these are all America-loving people, and I think the only way that you get the left to kind of show hate is by making them out to be bad people.
All right, stand by. We're going to take it off. We're going to let this play out for a second. I'm going to take our cameras live to Philadelphia, Pennsylvania at SneakerCon. We'll have on standby there, and we'll let you just listen in. Any moment, the president is okay. Any minute, he should be walking out of SneakerCon, and then what we'll do to unpack some stuff, so you guys know, is we'll cut to that speech in Philadelphia, and then we will resume coverage as we kick off here in Waterford, Michigan, as we go to our 7 o'clock local time speech with President Trump. Programming note. We will be kicking off our coverage in CPAC on Thursday. Next Thursday, we'll be live from Washington, D.C. Perhaps I'll see you there,
Yes,
Catherine, because you're there. It'd be great. You should come in, hang out with us a little bit, and talk shop. That would be nice.
I know. I've done a couple policy podcasts and talk shows, and I got to be careful. I too much of my MAGA heart shows, because I love President Trump and his policies, and I'm not afraid to share it.
Well, that's what it's about, the policies. You can I love when people say there is no President Trump's policies without President Trump. A lot of people want the policies, but for whatever reason, they don't necessarily want him. I'm like, well, he is the policy.
He is the policy. And, everybody says, I didn't like the mean tweeting. Well, guess what? At least we knew what the guy was thinking. Right now, you've got somebody in the White House. You have no idea what he's thinking. You have no idea what his administration is going to do. And I think that it brought a whole new level of transparency to the White House. People didn't know what to do with it.
Yeah.
And so they just told us it was wrong and that we shouldn't like it. But now, I want the tweeting back.
Which was funny. Who thought the tweets were mean? They were just the truth.
They were just the truth.
The only people that thought it was mean were the leftist, American-hating Democrats in the media that got called out for their lies. Think about that for a second. Think about the Russia. One of the biggest hoax, and we can talk about this a little bit later. One of the biggest hoax that was forced on the American people, that the media repeatedly said it was true, it was all verified, it was all documented. The Russia, and now we come to find out, and we knew this a long time, it was all a bunch of crap, proven to be a bunch of crap, and a lot of the media pushed it even though they knew it wasn't verifiable, but they just wanted to put this on Trump to really stain his presidency.
Yep. Well, he's always told, I think that a lot of the things that Trump says, every time he comes out and says something that is new to me, and the media wants to go out and say that it's a lie, I'm like, I bet we're going to find out in a year that he was telling the truth. Look at the Biden laptop.
Yeah.
That turned out being true as well. And the Russia investigation, it was a complete distraction for the White House and for the commander-in-chief for the first 2 years of the White House. And just it was a huge political distraction that the left put on, and it just shows that they all had Trump derangement syndrome.
Yeah, they all had it.
They all had it.
And you said earlier, there's no vaccine, there's no cure for it.
Yeah, there's no therapeutic.
There's no therapeutic.
Vaccine. It is what it is.
If you don't like President Trump, and there's no matter what the country would happen to the country, you're still not going to vote for the man because you hate him so much. And there's a lot of Democrats in that too, not just Democrats. There's a lot of Republicans, not just Democrats have it. Republicans have it too.
Republicans. I think that, now I see, this sounds bad. I don't know if I should. The Nikki Haley bumper stickers that I see on cars, I almost think that's like a virtue signal to the right of I'm a conservative, but I'm the good conservative. It's like, what?
I clutch my pearls. I'm just some of this stuff is too good for me. I'm better than all of this, but we're at a point in our nation that it's going to take tough changes and
Yes.
strong leaders, and we don't need somebody. We don't need on-the-job training, and I think that's what we had early on with Vivek and even DeSantis, and even, I mean, all of them. It would be on-the-job training for the problems that we have now.
Can we just say how awesome it was if Vivek would campaign with a MAGA hat on?
Well, he did. Well, I think he figured out later on that he had a better chance of getting support if he had a MAGA hat on. I've had an opportunity to meet Vivek, and he's a very nice guy.
Yeah.
Loves the president for as much as you could see. But here's my problem with him, though. And it's not a problem. I don't have a problem with it all. I'm not ready to roll out the red carpet to anybody yet on that. There's a lot of people in our camp that just want to give him the keys to the kingdom and say, take off, Vice President, you can go right ahead. And I'm like, whoa, 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 whoa. Let's pull that back in a little bit, all right?
Mm-hmm.
Does he have a place somewhere, perhaps in the Trump campaign? Absolutely. The Trump administration? Absolutely. But I'm just wanting to see, I want to see a voting record. I want to see a resume. And that's my only criticism of him. Other than that, I think it's great. I think obviously.
You're absolutely right.
Okay, good.
You're absolutely right with that point.
And I saw that with Tulsi Gabbard as well.
Mm-hmm.
We had so many people, that Republicans, that just were ready to throw her the keys to the kingdom and say, oh, she crossed over. She's a Republican. She's great. I'm like, well, let's look. Her voting record's awful. Okay, it's awful. I want to see something else from her. I just don't want to see words. I want to see actions. But
well, I think in 2016, that's why you saw a little bit of hesitancy with Trump. People want to see the voting record. I think that's completely normal for somebody running for president.
Mm-hmm.
You want to see what they're going to do once they get into office. And President Trump, he knocked it out of the park for so many of us, and really. His voting record now it's impeccable, and he did a great job, and now he gets to run on that great job. Promises made, promises kept.
Yes, people said that earlier. Promises made, promises kept. We're promised you that we are going to get to SneakerCon here in Philadelphia as soon as you got a double box on your screen. As soon as he walks out here in a second, this line is moving. I mean, which is good. They're processing people coming in, which is nice.
Hopefully they have heaters in there for these people.
I was told that there are some large commercial-size heaters inside, so which is something we both need. I can't really feel my hands at this point.
Yeah, I can't really feel my face.
Yeah, I can't feel my face or my toes right now. These cold weather rallies, which the good news is this might be the last one cold weather rallies for a while.
Yeah.
Because Super Tuesday. I think the focus might be more in the South, Texas maybe, which is nice. Maybe Florida,
so what
Georgia.
do you think happens in South Carolina? Do you think Nikki drops out once she gets completely?
Okay, the latest poll on
devastated?
Nikki was, I want to say she had 22%. But out of that 22%, I think it's safe to say there's a good percentage of just Democrats or anti-Trumpers padding that support. I don't think it's genuine support. I think it's Democrats that can vote, if I'm not mistaken, that they're polling saying that they're for Haley. We'll see who shows up on election day. I think she gets crushed.
Yeah.
And I think she does drop out, to be honest with you. I think she respectfully drops out of the race, which I think she should.
Yeah, and I've heard a lot of rumblings about, folks saying she could be the vice presidential candidate. I don't know that I believe that or feel that same sentiment.
Yeah, I don't feel that at all. That's them wishful thinking. That's a consultant telling them. Whoever's a consultant who gets paid lots of money is telling everyone that Nikki Haley can be a vice president. I can assure you, if he's calling her bird brain repeatedly over and over, he is not putting her in a position. And she's a neocon warmonger. He's not putting her in line to be, because if something was to happen, whatever, I mean, she would essentially take over. Not going to happen. That would be, I would mortgage my house, so that's not going to happen. But who knows? No, it's not going to happen. I'm not going to say who knows. It's not going to happen.
From Brian Glenn.
There you go. Over here gambling today. What's interesting about the vice president question, it's a great, like one of those fantasy football questions. Who would you want to go in there? You want somebody strong, mature. Mm-hmm. I think someone that is willing to back them up on the policies, but can also go and maybe pave a new way on an issue. I like Dr. Ben Carson. I think would be I like a lot of them. actually. But I think it's got to be someone that can take the MAGA torch in 2028 and run with it, and that the American people have no doubt that the policies that President Trump put in place will remain the policies when this new person takes over in 2028. Yep. It can't be like this pullback of like, are they going to keep the policies? Are they going to pull back? Are they going to go a different direction? I think it needs somebody that's going to literally mirror those policies.
Yeah, a lot of folks feel that it has to be a woman.
See, I don't really check the identity thing. I know what you're saying. I don't necessarily check. If that's the case, it needs to be a black woman. Then, if we're going to check the boxes, we can go and check the box. Black
like
woman that immigrated from foreign country that now stands for trans rights or what? And like, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I'm not just
whoever is most qualified.
Whoever is most qualified. That's exactly what we want, and that's what we all want with any job. Mm-hmm. It's kind of funny, like when you talk about the airlines, and I forgot what airlines said. They were so proud that they had X amount of female pilots or LGBTQ pilots. And to be honest with you, I just want the best pilot. I don't care what race they are. Don't care who they sleep with at night. I just want the best pilots. That's right. Just like I want the best people running this country. Not necessarily any kind of identity politics, but people always like to bring it up. It's kind of like it's fun to kind of kick around some ideas about stuff.
Yeah, I think I agree with you. I think Ben Carson is somebody high up on the list. I know Sarah Sanders' name has been brought up a number of times. But Strong. We'll see. I think the only person that knows at this point is President Trump. And I think that everybody's anxiously awaiting to hear who he chooses.
Yeah. All right, so we are in Waterford, Michigan, as we wait for President Trump there in Pennsylvania. We'll go cut to that, get a live look at what the looks like in SneakerCon here. As soon as he walks out, we'll go straight to that. But meanwhile, we've got several hundred people behind us. They've been letting people in. And let's turn this camera around, Alex, and show kind of where they're going. That is a airport hangar. Yeah. And the stage, if I'm not mistaken, is the opening you're looking at now. If I'm not mistaken, the stage is on the other side. So that is kind of looking out. So I think for crowd purposes, they are going to have these doors open to keep everyone inside, because obviously they need to put as many people as they can in there. And so they're definitely going to max out. We'll go over here and talk to a few folks over here. We're live on there. How you doing?
Good.
Where are you from?
Dundee, Michigan.
Flint, Michigan.
Flint, Michigan. Flint representing the House. All right, so President Trump, what is one thing you like about the president the most?
Well, I'm still waiting on the verdict from 2020. So I'm going to vote for a third time.
For a third time. Yeah.
For a third
there
time.
You go.
What I like about him, he's not a part of a deep state situation. Also, Kim Clinton prophesied that he would be president. He said, when Kim made that prophecy, I see a man called Donald. We thought, Trump? But he was not even in that perspective of the spirit until years later.
So here we are. So Michigan, we're talking about the governor and the problems that your state has right now. What is the number one thing you guys need to fix here in Michigan?
I'm a bridge worker. I'm going to say the roads.
Yep, the roads.
That's the reason we hired her, to fix the darn roads. And she ain't done a one.
Are they fixed?
Have not done a one.
Yep.
Unbelievable.
Told you.
And she's from this area, and so we were talking about the roads on the way in yesterday. They're horrible, aren't they?
Did you hit a few potholes?
Is our suspension still in the car?
Yeah, that's how they sell more cars.
Right.
That's interesting you said that. Okay, outside of the roads, what else do you think needs to be fixed here? Has the border affected you guys at all?
As the what?
The border, open border.
I'm seeing lots of people in Fenton, Michigan. So, yes.
Yeah. So are you guys going to be participating in early in-person voting?
In person always.
Are you going to go early?
Day of.
What about you?
What?
Are you going to go early to vote?
I'll go in person.
In person on the day of.
I don't trust the other systems.
Yeah,
all right.
Yeah, that's kind of, I think a lot of people feel the same way. They want to vote in person day of. Staying warm?
Trying to.
You're in it.
Cold today.
Yep.
So
And are you going to participate in the in-person early voting like this started today? Or are you more of election day voting?
I'm election day voter. I'm gonna go the day of.
I'm the same way with
Yeah, I think that's how it should be.
We were talking about the problems of Michigan. What problems do you see here in Michigan that need to be fixed? He said roads earlier, and I would agree with you. As someone who doesn't live in Michigan, you do have bad roads.
Our roads are awful. Yeah, they're awful. Yeah, they are.
Is it the weather that beats them things down,
Yes,
or is
the
it just?
salt.
I'm gonna
The
say
salt.
our state animal is probably the pothole. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, they had to keep the automotive industry going, so they.
Yes. Job security.
Yep.
Yeah.
Stand out here with their knees knocking, waiting for Trump.
I don't know, man. My knees and my toes are numb. Right, or very. Watch out, Alex. There's a car coming through here.
Everything's numb.
My toes are numb, and my hands are numb.
It's cold. Yeah. It's worth it though. To see the greatest president that ever was.
That's true.
Have you been to a rally before?
This is my third.
Nice.
Yes. Every time he comes to Michigan, I try and make it.
The coldest rally, one of the coldest rallies I ever did was in Washington, Michigan, which is just north of Detroit. Ice cold.
Yeah.
Freezing, snowing that day. That's the day Melania actually showed up to that rally. It was beautiful.
Yeah.
We seen it when he came to Freeland, when he came in on Air Force One. He was president then. That was a pretty cool experience.
That's awesome.
It was cool.
We were just saying that when you come to a Trump rally, everyone's in a good mood. Everyone's excited. Everyone's like, we all love this country. We all love each other. I'd change your car, the tire in your car. You change. We'd all help each other out. Because that's what it's all about.
That's what it's all about.
Yep.
Yeah.
You don't see that. Could Joe Biden ever have a rally like this?
Joe Biden probably doesn't even know he's alive. He's probably still in the basement somewhere.
What about Nikki Haley? Do you see a
No.
lot of support for her?
No. Yeah. I'm surprised she's still running.
Yeah.
Do you ever see any like Nikki Haley signs around here? Or?
There was a couple, but nobody that's standing in line. No, they're just the people driving by the billboards and stuff. But
We were talking earlier when this campaign first started. Trump would have these amazing events like this and just put 10,000 people in a place, and then Nikki Haley and Ron DeSantis would have 10 people in a Waffle House having coffee, and that was their town hall. And I'm like, okay, whatever.
and then you got probably twice that many outside with Trump waiting. Yeah, even
Yeah.
at their rallies, there's still more Trump supporters than their own.
Yep.
We sure hope this election goes our way. That's for sure. We hope everyone gets out and votes.
Definitely.
Well,
What do you think?
Michigan's going to be voting
Yeah.
for Trump.
Do you think the state is still suffering from all the COVID lockdowns from Whitmer?
I think it put a big dent in everything. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I came right after COVID, and I'm telling you, it was hard to find a restaurant open, and if it was open, the drive-through only. Okay, we got to throw to Philly. President Trump live at Sneaker Con.
All right, y'all. Trump is about to come on. Y'all know I gotta mute out the music because of YouTube. So, man, yeah, I want to thank y'all for coming out. So let me talk shit while Trump is about to come on. He's about to come on. Trump is here. Y'all know the music. So this is Trump in Philadelphia. Get Trump sneakers. Trump got sneakers. Oh, I'm going to order some sneakers. Who in the chat's going to order some Trump sneakers? I know I am. I didn't even know Trump had sneakers. God damn. Sneakerheads love Trump. God damn. I'm going to order me some Trumps. Who here is going to order some Trump sneakers? I know I am. Hold on. Let me see if the music... Hold on. Yeah, the music is still playing. I want to see these Trump sneakers. Oh, there they go. Look at Trump sneakers. No, they not gold. Come on, Trump. Don't do the gold. Trump did the gold. Trump got the gold sneaker. No, not the gold, man. Not the gold. Look at the Trump sneakers, man. Them things are solid gold. Trump ain't playing, bro. God damn. No doubt. Trump sneakers, yo. Damn. Okay, here we go.
Thank you very much. This is a big crowd, you know? Hello, everybody. So, thank you very much. And we have a few young ladies that are up here crying. Look at you with the Trump 2024. Thank you, darling. I love you, too. Wow. A lot of emotion. There's a lot of emotion in this room. Thank you. Thank you. So the really nice thing is we have lines, and I want to thank Chase and I want to thank Alan, but we have lines going all around the block. They're going all around this block. They've never seen anything like this one. I just want to tell you, you know, I've wanted to do this for a long time. I have some incredible people that work with me on things, and they came up with this, and this is something I've been talking about for 12 years, 13 years. And I think it's going to be a big success. Your influencers have been very positive. They've been real influencers, and they love it, and they love what we've done. That's the real deal. That's the real deal. And we appreciate it. We really appreciate it. More than anything else, I appreciate the turnout, because they say they've never had a turnout like this, and we're going to do things that are terrific. And, you know, it's very important. What's the most important thing? To go out and vote, right? We have to go out and vote. We got to get young people out to vote. And you're going to vote, and we're going to turn this thing around. This country's not doing so well. We're going to turn this country around fast. We're going to turn it around fast. And we're going to remember the young people, and we're going to remember Sneaker Con, you know that. We're going to remember the young people especially that wear sneakers, right? But I just want to thank everybody. This has been a lot of fun. We're going up to Michigan. Right after this, I go to Michigan. We make a big speech in front of a lot of people. I won't be talking about, I'll be talking about a slightly different subject than sneakers. But you know what? It's all part of Americana. It's all part of our country. And what's happened with all of the people in this room, and I know how seriously you take it, it's amazing. It's amazing. So I just want to thank you very much for being here. It's an honor. It's an honor. You're all sneakerheads. You're sneakerheads, right? Does everybody in the room consider themselves a sneakerhead? I think so. We got to get her up. Get her up. Can you get her up here? Get her up here. Get her up here. Do you want to come up? Come on up. There's such emotion, such beautiful. Come on up. Come on up. Look at this young lady. Let's go. Get her up here. Look at this woman. She's so great. I think she's more of a political person than a sneaker person, but whatever. Come on up. Wow. Look at that. Thank you very much. That's beautiful. Thank you. So everybody, again, it's been an honor. You stay around and have a lot of fun. These guys do a fantastic job. A great honor to be invited. It's a slightly different audience than I'm used to, but I love this audience. And go out, have a good time. We love you all. Thank you very much. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Thank you very much. Have a good time.
What the hell's going on? Oh, is that it? Okay, so Trump just came to sign sneakers? Okay, that's the quickest rally. I went downstairs, I come back up and he's playing the music. Okay, shout out to Donald Trump, man. Shout out to sneakers. So apparently this wasn't a full rally. This was just a sneaker thing. Hey, what's going on? Let me drop the link for, yeah, let me drop the link for Kelly. If you got time, Kelly, I don't know if he's still at work. That is the quickest rally ever. I guess he's just promoting his Trump sneakers. He's just promoting the Trump sneakers, man. Shout out to Donald Trump, man. Damn. That is the quickest rally. I go downstairs to get some water, come back up, and they playing the music. I'm like, huh? Look at those young folks. Yeah, Kelly, did you see the shoes? They're like solid gold sneakers. Not really my kind of, I'm going to see how much they are first, man. I don't know. Wallet, you want to get us Trump sneakers? I think we should get Trump sneakers. You think we should get Trump sneakers, Mr. Wallet? Yeah. Get some Trump sneakers because in the long run, they're going to be worth some money later on down the line. So you said it's part of the memorabilia, right? That's right. If you get Trump sneakers later on in life, they're going to be worth a lot of money. Okay, all right, Mr. Wallet. I mean, if you say so, Mr. Wallet. Yeah, I say so. I think you need to get Trump sneakers. Okay. Mr. Wallet said Mr. Wallet said I should get Trump sneakers. And I think they're still playing the music. I had the mute. Here I come. Okay, so Kelly's on her way. Yeah, Trump, okay, so we got another rally coming on later tonight. Trump is on his way to the other rally. He just came up to talk about sneakers and that's it. That is the quickest rally ever. That is the quickest rally I have ever seen. I literally go downstairs, go get some water, come back up, and they're playing the damn music. As you know, I had to rush back up here because YouTube be tripping about that damn music, man. They be tripping. So it is what it is, y'all. It is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is. Oh man, Twin laughing. Hey Twin, you know I'm telling the truth, bro. You know I'm telling the truth. Go downstairs, come back up, and it's like, yo, he playing the music. I'm like, oh no, YouTube tripping with that music. YouTube, hold on, let me get my headset on so y'all can hear me better. Just a little bit better here. Come on. So y'all can hear me just a little bit better because I know it's getting a nasty echo. I know y'all hearing the nasty echo. Okay, hold on. Thursday. Okay, y'all. Okay, y'all. Testing. The Arena family. Hey, yeah, man. Yeah. Oh, we got Kelly. Okay. All right. So let's.
Wow.
Yeah, that was. Yeah. I don't know if you did. You see his sneakers?
Yeah, they
Yeah.
ain't too hot to me, but
Yeah, they're not my. Yeah, gold is not my thing. I can't. I don't know if I can match it with anything. So I might just, depending on how much they are, I'll just get it as a collect. You know, I collect a lot of Trump memorabilia. You
oh,
know.
do you?
Yeah.
Did you buy the bobblehead too?
I did not get the bobblehead, but I got the. Let me show you what I got, Kelly. And actually, the $100 bill is down in my car, so I can't show you that. I need to go get that. But so far, I got the Trump gold piece.
Okay.
I got the Trump deck of cards, and I got what else did I get? The Trump memorabilia. Oh, of course, I got the Trump flag. Um, the Trump $100 bills in my car. I need to go get it out of my car. But yeah. So
What
I'm
is
just
it?
yeah.
Signed by him or something?
The $100 bill? No.
Okay. I see
Mm-mm.
him still hanging around, you know?
Yeah, he's still hanging around. I guess like I said, he just came on and advertised his shoe, and then he started playing the music. I'm like, I had to run upstairs. I like, oh shit, YouTuber strike me. Let me goddamn run back up here
Well,
and turn.
clearly it's a bunch of young people because young folks are, my kid is a sneakerhead, right?
Right.
I say my kid, but he's grown as hell. He's 26.
Oh
But
well, he's still within the sneaker realm, fam. Yeah, because people, I think people. Well, you still wear sneakers, Kelly? Because I know people that
yeah,
still wear them. Yeah.
but I don't buy the Jordans and stuff like
No,
I
I don't do
used
that
to,
either.
you
Right,
know.
right, right. Yeah.
Um,
It's
if
not
I
as
had,
important as you get older, is what you're saying.
yeah, well, it's not as important. And, if I find something like, I think the last thing might have spent money like that on is I think a couple years ago I bought an Air Max for like $220. But it's got to be
Okay.
something real,
Yeah.
like unique,
Right.
special, right?
Right.
And I don't wear 'em much.
Right. That's right.
So,
So
but
as a
yeah.
novelty, basically you got it. It's like a novelty thing.
Yeah, I mean, they match a couple of things I got, but I just bought them for the uniqueness, really. You know what I mean?
Right.
So,
That's right. I mean, if you like, what's that saying you said? If you got what they guys say, if you got it, you ain't tricking.
it ain't tricking if you got it, right?
If you got that's right. So hey, if you got it,
Hey,
hey,
I know that. I know that saying front to back. Yeah.
Yep. Hey,
And just like
that,
it's a cost to be the boss, right?
that's right. That's true. That's
But
true.
that doesn't necessarily, truth be told, that doesn't necessarily, people will say, that comes from the street, but that's kind of something my dad
Yeah,
instilled in me. He took
yeah.
care of
That's
his
old school
wife,
saying. Yeah, that's old school saying. Yeah. Yep.
and
Hmm.
with the cost to be the boss, I mean, if you want to dictate things, and let's use Wade saying, you want somebody to make you a sandwich because that's all he thinks you're worthy of, costs a little
since you
money.
done, since you done brought it up, Kelly, you done brought it up. Now you opened up a whole can of worms. You done brought it up, so now we got to go there. Now we got to go
Dude,
there. Day two, because we talked about day one. We never talked about day two. Day
well,
two.
I got a chance to go over that for the most part.
Uh
I
huh.
haven't finished up on Bradley's commentary, but he would be the one I kind of feel bad for because he
Yeah.
got caught up, by proxy, unfortunately.
Yeah, but that's the accusation. He's not convicted of it. Oh, that's right. He got perjured, right?
Yeah, he perjured himself, and
Yeah, but
it
so did goddamn
they
but
all
they
did.
caught him in a perjury, right? They caught him. That's the difference, right? Because we know, no, in fact, no. Fanny and Wade perjured themselves too, and they got caught up, I believe.
Well,
Tell me if
people
I'm
are
wrong.
people are saying, right,
Uh
like
huh.
people on the left, I
Uh
was
huh.
watching a chat today, are saying, "Oh, it ain't no big deal." Yes, it's
What?
a huge deal.
It
But
is, right. Yeah, you talking
in
about tax dollars. They probably talking about the sex part. No, but the sex on top of the tax dollars is what they're not understanding.
well,
They
and they're
think, oh,
lying
they just
about dates. Let's be honest.
exactly right. Hell yeah.
She has no paper trail and she
Right.
knows better.
No receipts. Yep.
She didn't, she's asked every year about this kind of stuff, right?
Right. Yeah.
Didn't mention it. And tries to play like, well, I didn't know, lady. You are supposed to know the law.
She's required to register that stuff no matter what.
Yes.
If it's anything over $100, because of her position, she is required. So all that I didn't know, no bullshit. That's what your job requires you. When you're in that position, you cannot let nobody give you any gifts over $100 or above. You cannot. You got to report that shit. So there's no way
Well,
around that.
yeah, for sure. And just the fact of, for us, average citizens, right?
Hmm.
There's no, what do they say? There's no excuse
Ignorance
of
of the law.
ignorance. Yeah.
That's right.
So in her position, she's right when she said, I'm not on trial. But if she walks away with no charges from this, I will be shocked.
Well, the
Because,
least they need to do is at least disqualify her from the case.
oh,
Now,
that has to be done. That
I
has to be
heard
done.
that she said some shit that can get her in trouble with the IRS.
Yeah.
Like, did you hear the part where she said she collected campaign funds and
Yep.
put it to the side? Yeah, that's
Yep.
that's something that the IRS can get her for that shit. So
Well,
she admitted to that on the camera. I was like, oh shit. Like that, even people that were commentating, like, oh, did she just say that? Like, I think what's gonna happen, Kelly, is she's gonna be disqualified. But there's other people looking at this, like the IRS, the Senate. There's gonna be more shit that comes out of it's not gonna happen directly from this particular judge, but people are gonna pick that shit up. And you're gonna see a lot of shit go down. That's what you're gonna see. But out of this, just this, you're gonna see a disqualification. But as far as her getting in trouble, you're gonna see the Senate come down on her, and you're gonna see the IRS come down on her. You're gonna see the Fulton County Tax Commissioner come down on her. You're gonna see some shit.
well, what I think happened is what happens because she's super hood.
Oh
Okay.
yeah,
And
yeah, yeah,
for
yeah,
being
yeah.
an educated woman, right? She's super hood. And I think what happened, in my opinion, even
Hmm.
though it appears that her father had money, right? And
Okay.
she's an only child.
Her
So
father's hood too.
I
He
guarantee
low key
she's
hood too.
spoiled.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. When she was like, I only drink Grey Goose. I was like, oh yeah, she told on herself.
Yeah,
That means
yeah,
yeah,
for
she
sure.
bougie as hell. She a ghetto bougie chick, man. Ghetto
So
bougie
she
chick, bro.
probably got a hold of a little bit of money, right?
Right,
And went kind of bananas. Maybe she's
right,
not had access to that type of money in life before.
right.
Um, I don't
I would
really.
agree.
I get why people do it because I did it when I was young, right?
Yeah,
When
but you can't do that when you're in a government position
no,
when you
you
know they
can't.
watching you.
You
No, that's
can't.
not an excuse, Kelly. No, I'm not buying that. When you get in that type of position, man, you know those people are on your ass, man.
No, no, no. She knows the rules. I'm just saying I understand why it happened, but she knows better.
Right.
And it could have been, and I can't even, I'm not saying that I sympathize with her because I don't.
Hell no.
That was a dummy move.
Right.
I'm just saying I get it, right? Like I know how it could have went down.
Right.
And she's looking at it like, well, I lost what, 50 grand of my own money.
And
But that comes with, that's the cost. You know what I
right.
mean? Everybody, I'm sure, anybody that runs, you have to put money up.
Right.
It just,
Right.
it happens. It, I don't know, man. I feel bad a little bit
Look, if
for
she didn't
Bradley.
run her mouth, oh yeah, yeah. Well, let's talk about Bradley, man. Let's talk about Bradley shit.
Well, Bradley is Wade's friend,
Right. Or was, I
co-worker,
guess. Yeah.
business partner, whatever you want to call him, and
Okay.
attorney. I mean, this whole thing should really be a conflict of interest, in my opinion, because
Right.
they are all co-workers.
That's right.
And so Merchant worked with them. And here she is questioning them, right? Like
Yeah.
the judge knows her. He knows
Yep.
all
They
of
are.
them.
Everybody know everybody. Yep.
Yeah.
Everybody. Lo and behold, everybody probably done. You know what I think, Kelly? This might sound crazy. I believe Wade had sex with Merchant, and she low key busting him out, and she could show. That's why she knew. Because remember, she wore his shirt when she was campaigning when he was running for like attorney. I believe they had something going, but that's just me. I'm not going. You know what I'm saying? I got no proof. That's just me being tinfoil. That's just me being Alex Jones's. I believe
Well,
them Wade and them Merchant had sex. That's what I believe.
I mean, that's anything's plausible with these people, ain't no telling what
Right.
they're doing. Or any
Right.
people, right?
Yeah.
But clearly, why this isn't being pushed to another jurisdiction kind
It
of.
will. It will. They got to go through the motions. They done already. I'm gonna tell you what I'm thinking. They already know that they're going to kick her off the case. They just got to go through the motions now. They just can't outright just disqualify her. They got to, Kelly. Okay, so we got to wait for Kelly to get back. But what I believe, y'all, they already knew about this. They already knew they're going to kick her off. And so this is just going through the motions. But they already got plans of kicking her off the damn case. You know what I'm saying? That's is no goddamn way. Um, she stays on. So, sorry, y'all. Ooh, dry mouth. There's no way she stays on this. Oh, there goes Kelly right there. Okay, Kelly's back, y'all. Kelly's back. Okay.
Yeah, I gotta run downstairs. My washer sounds like it's going through the wall. I
Oh,
got it
okay.
unbalanced.
Okay. You got to
One
spread them
second, I'll
clothes.
be right back.
Okay. So I was saying, y'all, that what was I saying, y'all? I'm so sick. I'm just right now. I'm just so what was I saying? So what I was saying is what was I saying, y'all? Ooh, I lost track of my train of thought. Okay, so what was I saying? Damn, it's like Tyler Perry's show.
Your thoughts. What you thought was gonna happen.
So what I think? Okay, so what's going to happen is that Wade and the only thing that's going to happen out of this is Wade and Fannie are going to get disqualified for obvious reasons. They already knew that they were going to do this. They already knew about the relationship. They already knew about the monies. The reason why they have to disqualify him because she cannot account for the money that's missing.
But don't you think it was like a little bit too little, too late type thing?
What do you mean?
Like they want to say that they ended the relationship,
Oh yeah, it's too late
in
for that. Yeah,
2023. It's like, dude, your your wife already exposed you,
right,
and they're trying to blame Trump or his people. But what do you expect?
right.
It's the wife that outed it,
Yeah,
and they got a hold of the documents, and whatever.
right,
I mean, the game is cold, but it's fair.
right. I mean,
I
Kelly, I mean, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
No, like I said, what the least that's going to happen out of this case is they're going to be both kicked out. They already had plans to kick. That's why the judge accepted all the motions and wasn't let nobody get past the subpoena because he done already got from word up from high up, yo, get her off the case. She's making us look bad. You know what I'm saying? And this is from both sides. This is from the Democrats and the Republicans and the people that want to try to take down Trump. They know this is it's fucked up. It's a fucked up look. So that's what's going to happen with that. However, what's not going to happen right away, but what's coming down the line is, like I said, the goddamn Senate and the goddamn IRS. They're going to fucking, they're going to goddamn, ain't no telling what they going to do, Kelly.
Well, if they decide to do that to her,
Well, the Senate is definitely going to happen. They're already, the Senate's already investigating her. So the one that I'm iffy about now is the IRS, as far as like, okay, so I'm not sure if it's the IRS or if it's the Senate that investigate campaign funds. I don't know if that's like the IRS does that or does the
yeah, I
Senate
don't
do
know
that
who
or
handles that either,
well, whoever
truthfully.
handles that, they're gonna want to know. Wait a minute, you pocket the money? What? Hold up, what's going on? Because she said it.
I'm not gonna lie, when that chick, not to change the subject,
Oh, you
got up
good?
on the stand, got up on the thing with Trump, and she was crying, that made
Oh
me
yeah.
cry.
Oh, it did. Yeah. Yep. Yep.
Yeah, like I got
Yeah.
emotional behind that. Like,
Oh, you
man,
did.
I don't even know why. I don't know. I guess I just see everything going downhill so fast.
Right. Right.
I don't know how much more Americans can really take.
Right.
Like it
Yep.
is
Yep.
hard. And stress, how do I say it? Stress builds when, it's like being in a pressure cooker.
It is. Yeah. Yeah. It is. Uh-oh, we lost Kelly again. So Kelly, she okay. So yeah, man, shout out. Oh, Deacon, Deacon just got here. What up, Deacon? Deacon, Deacon. Yeah, man. Shit. What's going on? Everybody in the house, the arena family. So we got another rally that's coming up in about oh shit, in about Trump's holds a rally in Michigan. Oh shit, hold on. Okay. All right, y'all. So we got another rally coming up in about. Wait a minute. Hold up. Wait, is this about to start? No, this can't be rally. Yeah, we okay. We got another rally. Shit. Wait a minute. No, he just. Okay, hold on. Let me get Kelly back on. Okay, Kelly.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay, you good. You
Now,
good.
how I keep getting kicked off, that's weird.
Well, you is it Wi-Fi? Hello. Uh-oh.
No, I'm here. My buttons weren't where I don't know. It's weird. I don't know what's going on. But anyway, no, I was just saying, like, I don't know how much more, like, I hear a lot of the manosphere people talking about, it's going to be a cold winter, which they meant for this winter, right?
Uh-huh.
But I really think that cold winter, essentially, and I'm not using it in the text they are, I'm using it as in collectively a cold winter
Uh-huh.
is coming in 2024. You know,
Right. Okay.
like when you go to the store and you barely get anything for $100,
Yeah.
that's sad. That's like
Yeah,
just
that
a
is
few
sad.
things. And
That's right.
prices are so high.
Exactly.
I think I paid $4 the other day for a thing of sugar.
Right. Oh, damn.
Um,
For sugar? Damn.
yeah, I'm like, damn, I remember this was like $1.99.
Right, right. Damn, for sugar.
Just
Shit.
everything is inflated a
Right.
lot.
Yep. Hey.
And as soon as the gas will come down a little bit, then it goes back up.
Right,
And
right.
I hear that Biden is now drilling in Venezuela. Venezuela.
Okay.
Like, why can't we drill here? Why are
Right,
we doing
exactly.
that there?
Exactly. Right, right. And yeah, we as Trump said, we got better oil than Venezuela. Venezuela got tar. So we got to process that shit. So that's more money. But the reason why the gas prices going up and down is because of the war. Biden's dipping into the reserves, which he's not supposed to be doing. That's supposed to be reserve. It's called reserves for a reason, Kelly.
Well, I am interested. Sometimes I think, like, is Biden really like gone? Or is this some twisted game. Because, or
You
it
think he's
could
faking
be,
it? You
I
think
don't
he's
know.
faking it? Okay.
I mean, I do know with dementia, there can be moments where you can seem like you got it together, and then the next, it can switch up, right?
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
But sometimes he just seems too coherent, right? Like, I don't know what the hell is
Right.
going on.
I
Like,
think they drug him up. They drug because if you look at his eyes, when he's coherent, his eyes be wide open, and he be kind of hype, man. It's some type of damn speed that they give him because he be kind of geeked up. You know what I'm saying? Like if they let trust me, I don't know if you've seen the last debate between Biden and Trump in 2020. Man, Biden was geeked up. That dude was high as hell.
well,
He
I
was.
don't think it would be by his choice because
Uh huh.
I know, even speaking from, my own dad, my dad hated medication.
Right.
You try to give him a pill and what's this for? What do I need this?
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
My dad took
Oh,
2 pills, Blackson, in his 70s and hated it.
so I gotta ask you because you commented before on you can't coach a 80-year-old man. Did you see when
Oh, yeah, 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 about the money and the
yeah,
that was totally coached.
yes,
He's I don't even feel like he should be pulled in this. It's not his problem. He's old.
right. Well, you gonna
Um
defend his daughter? I mean, I know your dad would defend you. I would defend my daughter, so I get it.
yeah, but then my dad isn't going to lie for me like that. My
Oh,
dad
right,
just
yeah,
wasn't a liar.
right. He's
So,
gonna tell the truth. Yeah, yeah.
yeah, so he's not he might mislead on a couple things
Uh huh.
potentially to kind of
Okay.
try to save me, but he's not going to go, you know what I mean? He's not going to put his own head on the trap. He's an older guy, he's not a liar.
Right, right. He just don't. Right. He just don't do that. Right. I get it.
Yeah. It's
Hmm.
like my stepdad, he wouldn't lie for nobody. He doesn't care who
Right.
you are, you know?
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
So some people just aren't going to lie, you know?
Right.
Daughter or not, but I get it because I would try to protect my kid, right?
Right. Exactly.
But it's
Exactly.
certain things that you just don't have control over. Like it's going to come out that they had relations prior than the dates they're giving.
Right.
It's going to come out that funds were misallocated. They're going to
Yeah.
find all of that,
Yeah.
you know? And
Well,
then,
hell, they ain't got no receipts, man. So yeah, no matter what you say, they're in a position where you got to keep receipts. And she was up there like, fuck the receipts. Hell,
no.
Wade too. They in so many words they're saying fuck. We didn't give a damn about receipts. Fuck the receipts. That's what
Well,
they're
because
basically saying.
that's quote unquote being intrusive to her personal life. But when you have a position like that, it's too bad. I'm sorry, but your
Right. You
personal
can't have a
life,
personal life. Yeah, when you're in that position. No, you can't.
and you better choose wisely.
Right.
Um, she said, it's just things that she said on her own. She could have just answered yes or no, yes or
Right.
no.
That's what I'm saying. Right. That's what. Even if the judge was trying to stop her, and her defense was trying to stop her, she ran to the damn thing. She was like, "Fuck it, I'm a damn." They said they tried to stop her. She literally ran up there.
I've been wait.
Like she ran up there. Like they tried to stop her. Because you notice the second day she didn't get on the stand, man. That's how bad that shit was. Uh oh, Kelly? Uh oh, I think she dropped off again. Uh oh. Yep, Kelly dropped off again, so we'll wait for Kelly to get back. I think I think Kelly, she might have to reset her modem. I think what is going on because the same thing happened on my phone. Okay, we got Kelly. Okay, Kelly, we got you
Sorry,
back.
no, I got a silver alert, so it booted me off.
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Um. Yeah, it's just crazy. But like I said with Bradley, though, I mean, he was trying to act like, well, I can't recall, I don't
right.
remember. That's all fine and dandy, but it's connect the dots. I think he did the right thing by bailing, I believe, earlier on in their partnership. I think their partnership of Bradley Cooper, maybe not Bradley Cooper, Bradley, that's an actor, Bradley Wade and another guy,
Yeah, the
dissolved
gay
pretty,
guy.
yeah, dissolved pretty early on.
Right.
So I don't know
Now,
what's gonna.
can you recap why they dissolved? Because I was, believe it or not, I was working and I left the truck, and when I came back, that's when all this shit went down. And I'm like, oh shit, what the hell did I miss? Because I was like following it up, and what? Bradley, he was slow walking shit. So I got out of the truck. I don't know what I did. I think I went to the bathroom or something, and I did something else. Went to the store and
Because
came
his
back.
career's on the line, right?
Well,
It,
now I get it. Yeah, now I understand that, but I didn't understand that before, Kelly, because I was like, okay, he's slow walking the shit. He's slow walking the shit. Now I get. Oh shit, damn. Uh-oh, hold on. Kelly, you there? Sorry, but
yep.
that was my mistake. I did that. That was my bad. My bad. What I'm saying, Kelly, is that I get it. Now I understand hindsight, because before I didn't understand what they like. He was like, "Oh, attorney-client privilege," and I was like, "Okay," and I bought it. I was like, "Okay, attorney-client privilege, I get it." You know what I'm saying? He don't want to get in no trouble, so I took his word for it. But then when they were like, "Well, Wade already said some stuff that already kind of um, violated that," then it's fair game, right?
I mean, pretty much, and it's gonna come out in the wash, right?
Right.
He'll be back. They'll all have to do this again, I'm assuming,
Yeah.
and it's probably gonna get worse for him. But as far as Trump goes, all that's gonna happen is that case will go to somebody else. People think it's
Yeah.
gonna dissolve. I mean, yeah,
No,
we
no,
could
no.
hope
It's not
for
going to
that.
dissolve, but at the same time, it's gonna. What it, they call it's a saying. It's gonna get starved of air. It's gonna suffer. It's gonna meaning just gonna sit, and eventually it's just gonna kind of like what it's gonna do is make the case weaker.
Yeah, no, I think it's pretty whack anyway. But
Yeah.
whatever. I just, like I said again, it almost seemed like for a second when the testimony or the whatever you want to call it was going on
Right.
between Merchant and Bradley, I kind of felt like, damn, did this broad entrap him? But it seems like he was the initiator of the text.
Well, yeah, from what I got from the text, it seemed like he's the one that said, "Look, I got some information." You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So that's what it seemed like to me. And then this is when I left the truck, Kelly. When they said, "Okay, we're gonna come to the bench and we're gonna look at it," everybody's gonna look at it except for like us. We can't see it, but they're gonna look at it. That's when I left the truck. And I came back, and that's when all that shit went down. But see, you got to tell me what went down, like
I
exactly.
didn't get to watch that far either. I just saw the beginning part and was like, "Oh man." So, I got to go back and watch that too.
Yeah, because I think the prosecutor, she outed him, from what I understand.
I just don't know how they think they're going to get around it. Um I don't know. I would have to watch the rest. I tried to watch it yesterday, but yeah, I got sidetracked. But
Okay,
then,
well, right now the news is making a big deal. They try to make it a race thing, which is some bullshit. They're saying that black people, we hide our because we don't trust the white man. We hide our money underneath the mattresses. We don't do that dumb shit.
oh yeah,
Black
like it's a
people.
black thing. You don't understand.
Right.
Yeah.
I feel so insulted by that shit. Man, that's
Mhm.
bullshit. No, man, black people, we operate with credit cards. We don't fucking, only people that do cash are drug dealers and fucking, and yeah, man, that's not even,
Well,
mm-mm.
I would say like maybe preppers do that, like you know, put keep money in their house. I mean, I know my grandparents did it. My grandpa had a huge, like 600 pound safe, right?
Right.
And he would keep, you know, important documents and some cash in there, right?
Okay,
Um,
got you. Okay,
but I
fair
think
enough.
it was an older thing that was kind of passed down, not a black thing,
Right.
because people that had experienced the depression and stuff like that,
Right.
um, had gotten kind of paranoid and just started doing that. So I don't think it's a stretch to say that people probably have a couple grand in their house, but 15,000, no, that's like a drug dealer thing, like you
Yeah, that's
said.
a drug dealer thing. No, no, man. I ain't buying that shit. Sorry, I'm just not. You know.
And it sounds good, but nobody's going for the whole yeah, I'd have 15,000. I'd have, come on, lady. Then, and like she
Right.
said, why didn't you pay your tax lien? If you had that type of
Right.
cash,
Exactly. And why you spending money now all of a sudden? Why you didn't spend that money like, I don't know, you pick all times to just go on the vacations all of a sudden?
well, Wade is a world traveling connoisseur, right?
Okay, that's cool.
so
Okay, that's cool.
so
So why
that's what she
why
said.
why right
He's
before the Trump indictment they do all these vacations?
yeah, they got time for that.
They got time for that, right? Come on now. I'm not buying that
And
shit.
then Bradley admitted, well, where were you getting the contracts from? He's like, the DA. Ding, ding, ding. Like, duh.
Right.
Like, you don't think that she gave you preference?
Right.
Like, and then you got to be a dingbat. Like, if that was somebody, if I considered doing something like that, I would think to myself, like, look, I got love for you, but I'm not going to put my career on the line. I can't hire you. Point blank.
Right. Right. Yeah.
You're
Yeah,
going to have
exactly.
to keep your position and do you, and I'm going to have to do me, and we'll meet in the middle.
Right. Well, yeah, that'd be the sensible thing, but they didn't think. But see, again, Kelly, in here in Georgia, they are not used to people fighting back. They're used to people playing out like, okay, I got a charge. Okay, let me see if I can get a deal on this charge. That's what they're used to.
I, you know, I got a question for you, and this
Yeah.
isn't, I'm not trying to be rude or
Oh no, you good.
disrespectful.
Yeah.
Um, I've noticed now that watching Congress and, this, that black women seem to be so assertive, like, out, how do I say it? Like, you know, um, like almost aggressive, right?
Okay.
That it seems like some of these people are even scared to deal with them. You see what I mean?
Right. No, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying.
Like they don't know how to really shut them down or,
And that's why
like,
she had that attitude, and that's why she was acting like that. Like, how dare you? And that's why she walked. That's why when the judge and everybody was trying to stop her from coming on the stand the way she did, she just marched in there like I'm Fannie Willis, you know what I'm saying? And y'all and you guys should be on trial. I shouldn't be on trial. No, it just all that crazy shit. You know, she was just popping off after just doing some ghetto shit. And I'm like, yo, like
well, why are people, I mean, I get it because any white person nowadays is a little bit apprehensive because you don't want to get thrown under the bus as, racist or racially motivated or any of that, right?
right, right, I got it.
So you kind of got to use kid gloves in a way because it's such a dangerous line. Like I would
Yeah,
never
but
be a
if you're
cop.
dead to the right though, that's it's different when you gotta prove something. When you're dead to the right, man, fuck all that kid glove shit.
Well,
Do you know what I
that's
mean?
how I feel. Like in general, like wait a minute. Yeah, the judge eventually told her to chill out or he was going to strike her testimony.
Right,
But she was acting, like snapping prior.
right, right.
Like what are you
I
yelling at? Like
I blame the Democrats for that shit.
it's like, wait a minute, man. This isn't how we do court,
Right. I
you
blame the
know?
Democrats. I blame the Democrats for that shit. Blame Kamala Harris, blame Barack Obama, blame Joe Biden. Blame them for that. Nancy Pelosi, blame the Democrats. That's why I always say blame the Democrats for this goddamn this woke shit, this DEI shit, all this fuck shit that they got. Man,
Yeah.
blame them for that. They're to blame for that. So again, I understand the kid gloves. Oh, she's a black woman. This blah blah blah. But when she's dead to the right, man, nail her fucking ass. Hell, she's dead to the. She ain't got no receipts.
But I think they get scared though, Blackson.
Scared for what?
Because again, you don't want to be
Kelly,
labeled.
no, Kelly, that only counts if you can't prove your case. There's a difference
Yeah.
between, okay, you know what, we suspect, like before before they came out and admitted we had a relationship, we didn't know, we suspected. Now, if you don't have them dead to the right, then everything that you're saying will apply. When you got them dead to the right, man, fuck them.
Yeah, no, I hear you.
That's
I'm
the way the
just
law works. If you catch you dead to the right, you busted. But if we ain't got no, like, we ain't got no proof, the police come to your door and they ain't got no warrant, you tell them the goddamn step.
right,
But
right, right.
but it's different if they got you dead to the right. That's the difference.
Well, again, I think well, she did clear that up. She retracted her one.
She
What's up,
contradicted
Josh?
herself. What up,
What's
Um,
Josh?
up?
Hey.
Where all the white women at? I'm just kidding.
what am I?
I don't. Oh, you're a girl? Oh, I thought you was a boy. I'm sorry.
Josh, what's
um,
going on, man? Man, we now Kelly. I'm trying to explain to Kelly that there's a difference between suspecting a person of wrongdoing and when you catch them dead to the fucking right. There's a big difference.
but wasn't there a point when she had said that something was racially motivated and then retracted it, or did she say, "Wait a minute, I didn't say that"? I can't remember if it was one or the other.
Are you referring to when she was in the church, or something about?
No,
I don't know.
something she
Look,
filed on a coworker or something about being racially motivated. I would have to go.
well, all her coworkers that she fired were all black women. So the one, all the whistleblowers are all black women. So
Okay,
what are
but
we
what are
talking
they gonna
about?
do? What are they gonna do when they pull in the old security back from 2021? Well, don't you think they'd be able to confirm that they had taken her, even though she says it didn't happen? But if she had security detail,
So now okay now hold on, Kelly. I want you to go back to your younger years as a woman in your 20s, right? And you have, they just say there's a guy that you dig and you want to invite over. You going to have other people around, or I'm just saying, you're not going to have nobody around? That's a booty call.
Right, but
well,
this happened just a couple years ago when she was a high profile district attorney. So
Okay,
she's
okay.
probably living in a gated community. She probably has neighbors with ring doorbells. She probably has. There's a lot of footage that could be proven that he was there without, even if it was just her and him in the house. But
Okay.
but I mean, to that effect, her indignant fucking behavior in that courtroom was insane. I just got thrown out of a courtroom for shaking my head less than a month ago, and she comes up in there talking all that and acting like that, and that's
yeah,
okay. No, I don't
yeah.
give it. No way. No way.
Oh, Josh, I got one better for you. You know when they say all rise? I didn't rise, and they kicked me out. I'm like, I ain't gonna pay a ticket and then rise for the motherfucker. You always got to get my goddamn money. Fuck y'all. Shit.
Josh got accused of being scary for shaking his head and got kicked out.
Yeah. I thought I had a baby face. Why are you telling me I'm mean? Damn it!
And this broad, again, she was like, we were on the block, like shooting dice and shit, right?
Right.
Like, she literally, I that
Yeah,
Well,
she
fuck.
literally.
I'm
She
so fucking
literally.
white. I needed a translator for it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I live in a trailer park, dude. I don't know what she was saying. I couldn't keep up. I was like, Kelly, what'd she say, Kelly? Kelly, what'd she say?
Yeah, we got to get Kelly to translate that, boy. 'Cause she was doing, she was popping her neck. She was doing the finger twice. I said, oh, yeah, I'm going to have to get a woman to translate all this shit. I know that woman language. Yeah, I'm black. I don't even speak that language. God damn. Yeah, she was,
Well,
all I heard is,
I've been on it into it in some comment sections with other fellow creators, and I'll tell you what, there are people out there that think that it's perfectly okay, and They're thinking that when we say something, we're talking about the relationship. I don't give a shit about the relationship. But
Wow.
misappropriating government funds,
Government funds. How they keep missing this
that's
shit?
because that the whole relationship was to cover up that. That's why they
Right.
brought it out.
Right. And not only that, as government officials, they are required every dime. They are required to goddamn carry
Right.
receipts. Like what the
And
fuck?
you
Damn.
can't be, yeah, you can't be do as I say, not as I do. You can't
Hell
go on
no.
TV and say, I'm getting rid of all of the corruption and the people sleeping with everybody, and then to
Uh-huh.
turn around and do it again.
Right.
And then you turn around and hire this guy. This is all money laundering. That's all it
Yeah,
is.
it's money. Yeah, straight up. Straight up. Again, for the simple fact they don't have receipts. That's why I was telling Kelly the least that's going to happen is that look, right out, I don't care who fucking says what. They're getting disqualified off this case. So Trump
Right.
is
And
good.
well, I don't,
What?
the case will still move forward, even if they get
No, 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 no,
disqualified.
no. The case is moving forward, but it's not going to happen before the election, Josh.
No, what they're doing to him is what he needs to do now since the verdict came out in New York. He
Right.
needs to go back and he needs to file a lawsuit
Right.
stating that, look, I've paid property taxes on something you guys are saying is not worth as much as I've been paying taxes on. So now I want all my money back,
Right.
because you can't tell me that if the state of New York is saying that this property is only worth this, and I am paying this, you owe me hundreds of millions of dollars.
Well, we're talking about Mar-a-Lago, right?
Mm-mm.
No, we're talking about
Trump.
Trump Towers. Every piece of property he owns in New York. Every piece
Okay.
of property. Every single
Okay.
one.
But
Okay.
they're saying, Josh, that he skimmed. They're saying like, well, that's what I was reading that
No, he's saying he got a loan and overinflated the prices of everything, and he overinflated the prices of his assets.
Okay.
Okay, so he's saying,
But
okay,
Josh, it's the
I
bank's job to look into that.
what? Well,
How
they
does that
did,
fall?
right?
Okay,
They
so
they did, but see, this ruling states that whatever the banks and everything don't matter. The property's worth this, and you owe us this much money
based on
because
what?
because they defrauded banks.
But wait, how can
I
you
know
defraud a bank if the bank investigates before they give you the loan? That's what I'm not understanding.
the banks testified and said everything was fine.
Okay,
He's
so
being railroaded.
right, right, right. But I'm just playing dumb. I'm playing dumb right now. Right, right. We know it's bullshit, but I'm just playing dumb right now. Like how do first of all the banks are the ones is the alleged victim, correct? Am I correct in saying this?
Correct.
Because they're the ones loaning the money.
they would be. Yeah.
Okay, so if you don't have no victim, no harm, no foul. So who are they? First of all, Trump wanted to take this to a property court or a real estate court, number one. So how the fuck, like, it's bullshit. Everybody says bullshit, but yeah, man, I'm not gonna get worked up, man. It's bullshit. He needs to
Yeah,
appeal that
but
shit. It's bullshit.
he will. This is all just smoke and mirrors. I mean,
Got you,
Josh, are you
got you.
buying the sneakers?
no, I did not. I decided I went and bought me an early birthday present and got me a brand new washer and dryer.
Got a what?
Nice, nice.
A brand new washer and dryer.
Oh, okay.
It's like I'm not going to the laundromat, and I just paid off a bed there, so they gave me $100 credit and everything, so I had to use it.
Oh, yeah. You had to. No, I'm joking. That's good. I'm glad to hear it. Going to a laundromat sucks. You
Yeah, it
know
Dude,
what?
with
does.
a baby, it's tough, man.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, no, I hated that. I am so thankful I can just like go down a few
yeah.
steps now. Like that's so much better.
Shit, my laundry. I live in a trailer. Mine's in the kitchen, so I can cook dinner, sweep the floor, and do laundry at the same time. I'm almost a housewife.
Oh my god. I need a maid.
Shit, so do I. Shit, so
Uh,
do I.
So I was saying that this I want to ask you, Josh, too. It's a little bit off subject, but in the manosphere they always talk about this cold winter that was going to happen this last year, but I really think it's going to happen in 2024. And they're talking about a cold winter on the aspect of women needing men because it's going to be really hard. But wouldn't you say that 2024 is going to be a lot harder?
Um,
Winter of 24, rather.
I don't know. I mean, they keep saying winter. I don't know. I it's hard to say. It's going to be rough because what's breaking out all over the globe. When you start importing third world countries, you're going to become a third world country.
That's
There's huge
facts.
riots at the Hague in the Netherlands right now. Huge riots. Like the migrants are destroying that city.
Did you see
Right.
the 14-year-old that got shot? Somebody in Times Square and shot at the police, and the U.S. Marshals went and grabbed him, and the mom's yelling and screaming, crying in the background. And I guess she was saying
Right.
something about how can you do this to your mother, and he's crying. Remember, I think I mentioned that to you. Did you see
Yeah.
that, Black Son?
No, I didn't see
I didn't.
that. I didn't see it.
Mm.
Damn.
They're
See,
coming
they
over
can get
here.
away with that where they're from. They can shoot at
Yeah.
the cops and shit. That they don't
Right.
know where they are, and they clearly need to find out.
Well, it's really tough in New York because they just turn everybody right back out. I mean
Exactly. Right. No bags trailed.
it's the environment you live in is giving you that entitlement, just like Fannie Willis. She's being propped up by the DOJ and everybody, and they gave her a false sense of entitlement that she's
Right.
untouchable and that they will protect her. They don't, and she's going to come to the harsh realization that she was just a scapegoat and patsy, just like everybody else. That's what they do,
Right.
and they're gonna turn her inside out and don't give a shit, you know.
Yeah, and
But
other
Facts.
but
Facts.
Democrats don't care either. Fuck her is what they'll say.
yeah,
You
they'll
know.
be like, well, she should have done this and that. They'll turn on them just like groupthink does, and the Democrats are the best at groupthink. They
Yep.
live in bubbles, and they and it doesn't matter as long as it's getting Trump. If it's get Trump, it's okay. It doesn't matter. Yeah, they'll overlook everything. But if it was a Republican, they would now overlook any of it. It would be bad. Just like
Right.
they did with
Exactly.
Clinton in the White House with Lewinsky. But if Trump farts wrong, and they're got 91 indictments.
So
Hmm.
okay, so Biden is not mentally capable to be charged, right?
So they
Right.
say.
But he's controlling the nuclear football, yeah. And
Right.
they just today had to add an additional Secret Service man to his detail to stand with him at the bottom of the stairs to make sure he can make it up the stairs of Air Force One in the helicopter
Damn.
because they're that worried about him. And this is insane. And I would like to say Biden this, Biden that, but dude, it's not Biden. You know,
No, no. I keep saying
it's
the
not.
Democrats. Yeah, it's not.
Yeah.
You're right
But
about
Oh,
that.
it's not.
I
It's bureaucrats.
Right. Absolutely. Absolutely.
but
Absolutely.
I think part of me thinks that, could this potentially be an act? Because how is he with it and then not with it?
Well, that goes back into a whole different ball game of how many Bidens there are, because
Right.
and it could be it could be medication,
That's
like when
what
he speaks
Blackson
it.
said. Yeah.
If you listen to him in the morning, early in the morning, he's fine. He does well. But when he gets afternoon and he's traveled, like when he did in Palestine, that speech, he traveled
Yep.
that day, and then it's very obvious what's going on. He's got sundowners. It's very obvious.
Mm.
But that they don't care.
Well, I mean, it is what it is. I know they want what's her face, Kamala, to invoke the 25th Amendment, right? I don't know if she'll do it, but she might be forced to do it. They might, if he won't step down, they might force her to do it, even if she wants to or not. I'm sure she'd love to have that spot because I really do think it's going to be her and Newsom at the end of the day. Before we vote, it will be her
Um,
and Newsom.
uh, they definitely got the rules in place. It's a matter of timing when they're going to do it. They've set it up early, I think. In my opinion, I think they was going to wait till after the convention, so there's not a contested convention. Because if they have a contested convention, we don't know who they'll pick, but Newsom's definitely in the running.
Gotcha.
I don't. I There's a lot of people, but it's going to be Newsom. I mean, they're touting Michelle Obama and all this, Michael Obama, whatever he name is, but um, that's a huge bitch. Just saying, um,
That's an Amazon.
dude. I didn't realize how big she was until you put her next to women, and you're like, damn, dude.
Yeah,
She,
I don't
Josh,
really.
I got a question though.
yo,
Will it be Newsom Harris or Harris Newsom? Because there's a big
it'll
difference
be
now.
it'll be Newsom and somebody. I don't know if it'll be Harris at all. Harris will
Oh,
not be the
got you.
front.
Okay,
Harris will
that's what
not
I
be on
want.
the ticket.
It
Hey,
That's
could
what I
twin.
was
be
telling.
RFK.
No, he ain't gonna run.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. He's wishy washy. I don't know about RFK, but I'll tell you this: the only reason that he's still in politics as being a Kennedy, he's got some skeletons in his closet. That's for sure, and it's not his brother.
Right.
Well, yeah,
Sorry.
and he probably knows a thing or two. So, you know, either way, it's probably they got him. It's coming and going, right?
Right.
I would think he would have some dirt too, per his
Yeah.
background.
Yeah. They won't put Kamala will not win head to head against Trump. Newsom maybe, but
I
I
doubt
don't
that.
think I mean the way I'm seeing it, dude. They can't hide anymore how much Trump support there is,
Yeah,
and
but if
not
they
now
get,
now
oh, go ahead,
that
go ahead.
that like historically Republicans do very low with the black community in votes, but now
I
he's
was
got
just gonna say
18
that.
to 28%. So
See,
if he's there, that's impossible to overcome
I'm
for the
telling
Democrats.
you, it's gonna be a good 20 for sure. Good
Yeah, but
20.
Yeah,
you don't think if they bypass Harris that the black women are gonna feel shafted?
I don't know. I mean, do I
The
don't
only reason
know.
why black women voted was because of Kamala Harris. I mean, at the time when they were fooled by that bullshit, but
Well, then
now,
that means Trump needs to pick a Veda King for his vice president, and then that'll
you
just eliminate all that bullshit.
But most people don't even know her. I had to go look her up. Like, I mean, I get it. She's
yeah, I gotta
clean.
admit too, I don't know her either,
Yeah,
Josh.
so it
You know,
people would have to like I mean, that's what you're opening a door to a whole new person that nobody
Right,
knows.
right, exactly. Well, that's what you want, right?
Well,
because
kind of, but I think it's a double-edged sword. I think it's
Right.
50-50.
Well, I mean, you could pick a Tim Scott, but
I was thinking that too.
everybody would just call him token. You know they would. You know they would. They wouldn't support him because of him being that. So it's hard to say. I mean, anybody that that
What
that
about
Trump
Byron
picks,
Donalds?
I like Byron Donalds. I really do. I mean,
Okay,
I like him. I
would they
would I
call him a
would.
token?
They're going to
Or
call
just
anybody if it's anybody ethnic, they're going to call him token for sure
okay, got you. Okay,
because he's a Republican, a black Republican.
right,
Well,
I
absolutely
mean,
right,
and
right.
there is a lot of history, blacks, and I don't know if you're aware of this, but there is a lot of history of quote unquote black Republicans being black Republicans under the guise that they support when they don't support. You know what I mean? Like, um, a lot of them have used this movement to line their pockets.
I mean,
yeah,
that's everybody though.
Well,
right.
yeah,
I
it
mean
works,
that
but it's harder on the Republican side, is what I'm getting at. Like, they expect that out of a Democrat. But if it's on the
Okay,
Republican side, it's really looked at like a horrible thing.
right. Like
right,
like a,
right.
a black Democrat is there because the Democrats have helped the black community, the entirety of the Democratic Party, blah blah blah, because they don't understand history. But a person like a Tatum is placed there because he is black. It's different.
I mean, he fits the narrative. Ex cop,
It's yep. It's a
everything white
narrative.
people do is right. Black people are wrong. That's his whole narrative. You know, like I don't get it.
Well, that's
You
just it. When you start looking at every single person through a narrative, and you have to worry about their narratives and everything like that, they're the wrong people to be following. If you've got to worry about that kind of thing, then
Right.
you know we know what we get with Trump, and we know
pretty
what we get with
much.
Newsom. But see, Newsom will come out and say everything the exact opposite, and everybody will eat it up like that sounds great. It's just look what he's done to California. But he's going
It's
to come and say that he's done the exact opposite.
right, right,
Well,
right. So then,
Christians definitely ain't going. Okay, and that's for sure because the shit he pushes is crazy. You know, especially when it comes to, picking and choosing with kids and all this other goofy shit that they do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's insane.
And
Yeah.
that's, for the record, that's not my opinion. I'm saying, when I was talking about Tatum and saying that, that's not my, like, how I feel. I'm just saying how people, I'm using air quotes, okay,
Right.
just
Right.
for the record.
Right. Right.
Now, my problem with Tatum is I know the move, I know his history, okay? Just like with Candace, I know the move. Everybody forgets that she was red pill black, a leftist. She is a doxer. She's done some horrible shit. But see, everybody will look over that because, oh, it's Candace and she's telling us that we're right and they're wrong and everything is perfect. And wait a minute, reputation speaks a lot.
Yeah, I mean, she's a piece of work, that Candace Owens. I'll tell you that.
And Tatum flipped to DeSantis and then came back to Trump when DeSantis dropped out, when his numbers
See,
were
I,
bad.
I see that. I see that all the time in politics, though, because I used to really follow politics a lot closer than I do now, and that happens every election cycle, and I expect it from everybody. You know, I think half of them say it just to get the negative comments and everything, the traffic to their channel from the MAGA crowd. I think they do that on purpose, but it happens every time. I mean, look back in 2016 and 2020 when Trump had all of them Republicans up there, and they were at each other's throats. And then, in the end, when he was the nominee, they all come together. It happens, and that is politics.
Yeah,
That's
yeah, you're
politics.
right. You're right about that.
Right.
But being that, Mo has kind of given me the history of this before it was even popular, like who the grassroots people were and where everybody's position is. I guess I've been a little bit privy to stuff that probably the average person doesn't really know
Well,
unless
I
they've
mean,
been told.
also a good grassroots effort with very ethical and moral people. You can only pick people like Candace Owens and Tatum's out of the group that will be the grifters that they are. That will sell
Yeah,
their own
they'll tote
identity
the
for a
line.
dollar. They'll tote the line. That's right.
Right. Right.
And that's sad because I don't see, that's why certain things I don't joke about. I'm way too serious. I don't really
Right.
have that big of a sense of humor, okay? But um I definitely don't play about politics. Like, it's either one way or another. I can get along with somebody, right?
Right.
And I
Right.
try to be as unbiased as possible because I do see issues with Trump. I see issues with a lot of people. I see issues with me, right? So, I mean, that would only be being fair. I think you'd be disingenuous to say one person is 100% right. They can't
You
be.
can't. In politics, I had a rule, man. 75 to 80%. If the guy's got 75 to 80% of actual voting record that I like, and what he's saying, if it's 80%, you got to nail that. You ain't gonna get 100, because if a guy is out there saying, or a woman is saying, I 100% believe in everything that they're saying, it's a lie.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
You're not. I don't. I There's a lot of things that Trump did that I dislike. The whole red flag laws and agreeing to that he's got to really flip that. That's bullshit.
Yeah.
Um, that when he was having that meeting, I was appalled. But there again, he would listen to his constituency. That's another thing. He would listen to you and be like, okay, I made a mistake. I need to not do that. Other ones would be like, well, it wasn't a mistake. I did it on purpose, and we're going to railroad you.
See, I don't think that people have came across a scenario like this. Like, I was telling Blackson when he brought that chick up on the stage, man, I cried. Like, I really
Yeah,
felt,
that was amazing, man.
yeah. And I, especially when she was like, I love you, we need you, my kids, God
Yeah.
bless you, like, and she was really, really, like, heartfelt, right?
Right.
So
That's
it moves me, you
right.
know?
That's
Right.
because she felt the difference. There are people who genuinely felt the difference between
Right.
the 4 years of
Dude,
Trump and the damn years of Biden. People feel that shit.
But
there
see, go ahead.
you got mothers like that who know these people are coming after her kids.
Right.
It's on a whole different level for people. They're
Yeah,
like,
it
we
would it
don't
would hit
want
different if I had minors. It definitely would
right.
hit
Right.
different.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
like
Yep.
I've got 5 grandkids going to enter school system soon. Luckily, I've got 3 of them are going to be homeschooled, and the other 2 we're working on it. We're not putting them through the system as no way. We're working on it. It's
Right.
very hard because
Work in progress. Yeah. Yeah.
yep.
But at least you're doing the effort. 'Cause, yeah, a lot of people won't even do the effort. So yeah, I mean, at least that's the first step, Josh, is the effort. Yeah.
It's definitely
Look,
hard work. But
yeah.
It
what
is
the
hard
hell?
work. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
thought I was gonna say something and I can't even. Oh, for I know what I was gonna say. Like for me, I don't vote on a me basis, right? I don't look at my money, what policy. I'm I look at it from a lens of what is best for Americans at a whole. I don't look at it for selfish reasons like me.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah. I mean,
I don't want the inflation. I don't want, I want shit to be better. I want things to be more affordable so I can survive, right?
look, I've done that. I do this. I used to do the same thing, but now I've got to think, and I can't keep playing that game because us. I would rather be in pain now to make it better for Elliot and Samuel because that's where I'm fighting now. I'm fighting for their battles that they're going to face when they're my age. And it's hard to do, but when that's the game the Democrats have been playing on us, and we haven't caught up yet. They've got the schools, they've got everything, they've got the indoctrination, and that's why they are where they are. That's where we've got to flip it. We got to outbreed them and out teach our kids to be better than them. Sorry, but
Well,
not sorry. That's the facts.
and I get it, like coming from a Democrat perspective and being one before, I get some of the motives, and I think some of them come from a genuine place, right?
Hi,
But
Bubba.
the bad outweighs the good. You know what
Yep.
I mean? So I have
Well,
no
when you
choice.
say a genuine place, though, Kelly, I mean, as far as what? I mean, you talking about as far as economics? You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
like
Okay.
like
Okay.
I have a regard for the human race in general. Okay,
Okay.
I give a shit about the homeless people down the block. I give a
Right.
shit about the prostitutes 10 blocks down. I give a shit
Gotcha.
about people. I don't care what color you are, where you stand. To me, right is right, wrong is wrong. I just I feel like I have I try to have the a good heart,
Right.
right?
You just got to be a
Hmm.
good human. Right.
Yeah,
And being a good human, you've got to fight for everybody, even the people that say we're assholes and we're this and we're that, because their rights matter too.
yeah, for sure.
What
And
are you looking at?
look at those little chipmunk cheeks.
There's
Hey, Samuel.
you are.
He
There you
doesn't
see
seem
yourself
too
now.
talkative right now. He's usually screaming.
He's good right now. Hi, Bubba. He's good.
Hey, Callie.
Hey, Callie.
I was gonna
Kelly.
ask some. Oh, Callie, are you buying the sneakers? I gotta know that. I know she probably's already ordered them or something.
I don't think she's even seen him yet.
Well, okay, let's talk about that crowd. Now, that crowd represented young people. Even
Yeah.
if you're a sneakerhead, if you can't stand Trump, you weren't going to be there. I feel like Philly, that was a pretty good turnout just a sneaker promo for the young people representation. It was, I seen a couple Latinos, I seen a couple Chinese, I
Why
seen white people, I
are you
seen
getting so
black people.
heavy?
That's a good turnout and representation of who will and won't deal with him. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like to me, to be in Philly and to get them people to come, wow. And they were rowdy, right? That
Yep.
it was kind of a rowdy crowd. I mean, they were in there like F Joe Biden,
Right.
USA. And these are young folks. So to see that, it's a very it's impressive to say the least.
Right.
Say hi to everybody.
Okay.
Say hi to everybody.
Hi.
Hi, Elliot.
Yo.
How are you?
How are you, buddy? Good?
Yeah.
Sweet.
How was your pizza?
Oh, we didn't have pizza. We had Chinese food.
Oh, you did? Was
Yeah.
it good?
Oh, y'all making
Oh,
me
yeah, he
hungry.
loved it.
What did you have, Elliot?
What'd you have at Chinese food? Shrimps, and you had noodles,
Did you eat cats and
Yeah.
dogs? No, I'm
cats and
kidding.
dogs. No cats and dogs? They love you, buddy. They really do.
Yes, we love you, Elliot. I was just joking. I was talking about it's raining like cats and dogs. He's probably like, I don't know what the hell that crazy lady is talking about.
Right. Well, I'm gonna go spend a little bit more time with him though. We're
Yeah,
about to take him back,
absolutely.
so I'm gonna
Hit
jump
me up
down.
when you're done. I'm gonna get going too. I think I want to do a stream a little later.
All right, I'll hit you up.
Okay.
Thanks, Black Sun. Great
Cool.
talk, buddy.
Oh man.
I'll do
Oh
it
yeah,
again.
man. Okay, cool deal. Cool deal.
All right, later
See,
on.
I knew it. She wants them, but she's never gonna wear them.
Right. That's what I would do. Yeah, just collect as a collector's thing. That's what I would do. The same thing.
To me, they're ugly. Now they did
Yeah,
right
yeah. I don't like them either. I don't. Yeah, they. Yeah, that's not my color. That's
all
that
that
gold is. Yeah.
gold, but they
Yeah,
they
all that
did do
gold.
right by making the soles red. Okay, that's the one part I like, but I don't like all that gold either. That's kind of
They should have
tacky.
made an option where they did a white sneaker, maybe
Yeah,
with a
yeah,
gold.
for
Like
sure.
like they should have did a white sneaker with a gold tee. That would have been more. You know what I'm saying?
Yep, yep. I
I would
agree.
have rocked that. Yeah, I would have
Yep.
rocked it. Yeah, with a gold tee, a white sneaker with a gold tee. I would have did that, but all gold. Yeah, I'm just like, oh, that's kind
Yeah,
of oof. Oh
that's
shit, Kelly said three. Oh shit, I'm good on that then. Damn.
what? They're what? They're
Good. Woo,
what to the
damn.
what? No, you can keep them.
Yeah, damn. Damn, Trump, I support you, but goddamn, yeah.
But
Okay.
these young ones are gonna buy them. Watch. They don't give a fuck
Right,
if they're six. They pay what 800 for a pair of Yeezys.
right.
I
Yep,
mean, come
yep.
on, man. I would not spend that. Like, you would have to. No, 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 no. That's
Like you
crazy.
said, true sneakerheads. Yep, they true sneakerheads, man.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Well,
I
good for him.
shit.
He's got
Yep.
to keep the money coming in. I hope he can appeal this crazy 355 million. Um.
Oh, Callie, she says they're numbered too. Oh yeah, they definitely collector's items. God damn. See, this is why I like collecting Trump
Well, then
stuff,
it might
just
be an
because of that.
investment for you, then, Blackson, if you look
I
at it
know.
that way.
I gotta think about it, yo. I gotta
Just
think
don't put
about
him
it.
on your feet.
No, I'll never wear them. I'll never wear them. No. No, these are all just
That
collectors.
might be worth it. I don't know. I might think about it if that's the
I'm gonna think
case.
about it. I'm gonna definitely think. Like I said, I'm not gonna wear them because I don't, no. Like I don't like gold. I don't like gold. But you know what I'm saying. But I'm gonna consider it. I don't know. I'm gonna consider it. I want
Oh,
them
hey
bad.
Twin, hey Deacon, anybody I didn't say hi to, but I'm gonna get up out of here too. I might try to do something later. I always say that and then I don't do it, so I'm gonna try to stand on it. But
Okay. Well, you
I'm
want to
gonna watch the
simulcast? Cause
rest
you
of
know.
Bradley. Huh?
Okay. Oh, you gonna watch the rest? Okay. I need to. You need to update me on that too, man. Like I said, I need. I guess I need to do. Well, Trump's doing another rally too. Did you want to do a
Yeah,
simulcast?
when is that happening?
Seven in about four. Oh shit! Actually, 2 more hours.
Yeah, let me get I got a few things to do. I'll get back up
Okay.
with you then.
Okay. Tenfold.
All
Okay.
right. See y'all later.
All right, y'all.
Peace out.
Peace, you guys. Okay, so you guys, do y'all want to come back or do y'all just want me to just play this thing until it's time? Because um, let me show y'all what's going on. So this is what's going on, but he's not gonna speak till 7. So do you guys want to just ride out or y'all want to just come back when it starts? It's up to y'all, man. It's up to y'all. Like I said, he's coming back on at 7. It's 6 now. I mean, no, it's 5 o'clock now. So I mean, if you guys want to stick around, do you want to do Bucks? I mean, shit. I mean, it's. I mean, hell, hell. Okay, I'll play it. Shit, I'll just let it ride. I might as well. Shit, right? Come back. Okay, so Nolan says come back. Okay. All right. So yeah, what I'll do. Okay, okay. Come back. Yeah, because we got. Yeah, because we got about 2 hours and shit. It's about another 2 hours. So okay, yeah. What we'll do, we'll come back. Cause I'm gonna go eat, man. I'm hungry as hell, man. After sitting up here, Josh talking about pizza and shit. Goddamn, Josh. He talking about pizza, man. That shit made me hungry. So let me do this, y'all. Everybody, um, come back here at 7. I'll set it up for 7. Nolan, do what you want to do. Okay, Callie. Okay, Callie. So Callie, you guys come back at around 6:50, 6:59, and I'll set it up. Like I said, let me go eat. I'm gonna go out. Yeah, I'm gonna go out and get something to eat, man, because I'm hungry as hell now, man. And I don't feel like cooking. Y'all ever be hungry and don't feel like cooking? That's where I'm at. I don't feel like cooking shit right now, but I'm hungry as hell. And that's why I'm hungry as hell, because I don't feel like cooking nothing. Damn. So I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna have to go up to the damn urban. I'm gonna have to go up to the urban trends up here and get something. Cause yeah, I'm hungry as hell right now. I could make damn spaghetti, but I don't feel like making it. I want to eat it, but I don't feel like making it. I'm really at that point, man. I don't want to cook shit. Groovy, see you around. I'm hungry too. All right, y'all. So with that being said, man, we are going to be back here at 7. So I'll set it up for 7. And with that being said, man, we out. Shout out to Callie. Shout out to Chad Nolan. Shout out to Kelly. Shout out to Josh and his family. Shout out to Twins. Shout out to Deacon. Shout out to who else is in the chat? Who else is in the chat? Man, shout out to everybody, yo. We'll be back in about, so it's 5 o'clock now. Like I said, yeah, we'll be back in 2 more hours, man. Everybody go eat, man, because I'm hungry. Take care, all. With that being said, man, we out, y'all. Peace. See y'all in a bit.